Hello, my friends, and welcome back. The article that I have here ready to read for you and analyze, even if the information in itself should not really be scary in uh, as it is intended by the authors of this article to be. It's very representative of lack of self-awareness that we all have more or less, and these guys have it more. So let me start this article. It comes from Ukrainska Pravda. So that's a Ukrainian media outlet that somehow just started showing up every time with articles. I never looked for this particular outlet, but it seems like some people want me to see it. So nevertheless, let's see what they say, because this is very revealing to analyze how other people think and how they maneuver around subjects that they don't like and how they make up subjects that they like or push it towards extremes. So this is the title. On Russian TV, European countries are threatened with nuclear strike for assisting Ukraine. I'm pretty sure that happened. So far, I have no comments. I just had one anyway. So here it says that they give us the April 29th, 2022 at 5:30 on air on Russia 1, Russian propagandist Olga Skabeva and State Duma deputy from the LDPR faction Alexei Zuravlev discussed how many seconds the Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missile would take to reach the capitals of Great Britain, Germany, and France. I would like to know that too. As general information, I would like. I like numbers, and I would like to know how time we have to hide underneath our desks, like the Americans were doing in the 50s and 60s. You guys remember? Some of you. So I want to know if I have time or not when they start ringing the sirens or something, the sounds. There you go. That's my spot over there. I got the bottle of water over there. I got a pooping bottle and a drinking water bottle. Oh man, how far we got. So it says here that the the video clip published on Ksenia Sobskak Telegram channel called Bloody Lady Zuravlev's quote, "One Sarmat and that's it. The British Isles existed once." Okay, that's true. General Lebed said that too. All right, so okay, we knew that. All right, and it goes, "I'm serious." Details. State Duma Deputy Yevgeny Popov from the United Party tried to argue that Britain also has nuclear weapons, and if a Sarmat missile is used, no one will survive in this war. No one will be left on the planet. "We'll start over from scratch," commented Skabiva. She said that the flight time of a Sarmat from Kaliningrad, that enclave in the old Prussia, where the Baltic states are, the old Prussia, Gdansk, Danzig, old Prussia, remember that area? You're sitting on it. It's German territory. All right. So this Sarmat from Kaliningrad to Berlin is 106 seconds. Oh my, 2 minutes. I think I can get underneath that in 2 minutes. From Kaliningrad to Paris is 200 seconds. So there's 3 minutes. Woo! To London, 202 seconds. Thank you very much. I don't know. I'm from Kaliningrad. A corresponding picture was shown on air with the caption, "The flight time of the RS-28 Sarmat missiles to the capitals of the countries that supply Ukraine with the most weapons." They, Western countries, should also be shown this picture. Could they count every second? What will you have time for? Hello, everything has arrived. Zuravlev said. Zuravlev said. What happened before? The Russians conducted a test launch on the Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missile. The United States Department of Defense said they did not see this as a threat. Yeah, okay. It's not a threat. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, little boy. It's okay. Just go and work, pay some taxes, and good boy, good citizen. Yes, so I'm glad I heard it's about what? Between a minute and a half to 2 minutes, those European capitals from Kaliningrad. But there's no missiles over there in Kaliningrad. Is it scary? Yeah, it's scary. Obviously, it's scary. I don't know. I wonder why they didn't mention Budapest as a target because they're not helping. I don't know. Or nevertheless, we got to this point. We got to this point. Was it like this from the very beginning? No, it wasn't like this from the very beginning. What's the beginning? Is the beginning 1991 when Soviet Union disappeared? Was it a Budapest conference when Ukraine said that they will not join NATO and they have guarantees from Russia and everybody else that their sovereignty will be guaranteed and they will not have nuclear weapons? Was it in 2008 in Bucharest NATO summit when NATO said that they opened the invitation to Georgia and Ukraine to join NATO against the 1991 and Budapest conference? Was it the 2014 when the democratically elected Ukrainian government was toppled, overthrown by some forces in Ukraine with the help of outside interests and departments, services? Did it start with the breakaway republics, Donetsk, Lugansk, 2015? Was it the Minsk agreements, 2015? Was it a February war? Was that what led to this? Yeah, always could you say we led. But what did really escalate everything into this kind of rhetoric on TV? I mean, I know that people and media outlets called Putin war criminal and Russia terrorist country sponsoring terrorists, Russian military terrorist organization, and so on. They send weapons over there and so on. They share intelligence. They probably have advisors in Ukraine and so on. Now, out of all this, you can see what was an escalation and what was not an escalation to get us to this point. It's very easy to point of this. I mean, if you have any other information, you can also obviously process it and see how we got here, where you have on a TV this kind of rhetoric. But when you call people criminals without how should I put it? Without evidence and an investigation, what did you expect? That's lack of self-awareness. That means when I say something that is, know what I mean? And the other one says the same thing, I can't just say that that's them, only them. I have to take responsibility for what I said without, final evidence. I mean, there's evidence crimes occurred or people died. We don't know yet. No investigation, impartial investigation, no trial, no convictions. And still you call another president, another country, democratically elected president. So he's still the president, however we want to turn it. I'm not defending that guy, and he doesn't need my defense. I think he's much stronger than needing me to say something. So nevertheless, I'm just analyzing So when you say this kind of rhetoric, when you say that, those are criminals and we should get weapons, and you send weapons and you do this and you help them and so on, what's your expectation? What did you expect? Did you expect those guys just to say, yes, we agree, we're the bad dudes here, we're just going to take our toys and we give here are the reins of our country and you do whatever you want because now you punish us? Really? In what kind of Humpy Dumpy Alice in Wonderland, I don't know what other, this sometimes seems to exceed even George Orwell's 1984's novel. Sometimes really it blows that out. Or if you want to take the Animal Farm the same way, it's unbelievable, unbelievable. But we are lucky to even experience this, because if we live through this, we will have time to tell others, hey, I lived through something like real that was in that book that it's unbelievable. And that book, it's unbelievable. I lived through that. Or maybe we still live in right now. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be so extraordinary then. Who knows? I don't know where the world goes yet. It could go either way. But I don't think it's going to be good either way. Either way, I don't think it's going to have a good ending, this little big scenario. Well, good luck to us. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you.